Hello and welcome back to After the End. I have a question to ask on loading up the game here. What happened to Mississippi? Because I remember distinctly there being a Mississippi. Now, you might say, well, if there was a Mississippi, then where is it? And that's a great question. It used to, sit round about here, and it appears to be gone. So what happened to it, Mississippi? Okay, so 2 years ago in game, so we're doing well on noticing it, well, a year and a half, they destroyed it. Why? That's a question that you're gonna have to ask this person of... I'm trying to think of how I even say that. Louisiana? Yeah. So yeah, there's no Mississippi. Which is definitely interesting, because that means that all of these guys are now, they're just, open for the taking, basically. Do you want to be my vassal? No? Okay. How about you? You want to be my vassal? Not really, but you're also at war. Tennessee? No. Okay, who are you at war with? You're defending against New Orleans. Oh, who also exists? Oh. And you also wouldn't really be my vassal, although you're actually much more open to the idea than everyone else is. Alright. Weird. We'll be over there in a second. Something I wanted to start the episode with, before I got distracted by Mississippi. I noticed that because we made all of our powerful vassals like us previously, we can now raise Defcon. Do we want to do this? What benefit do we get? So we get more domain taxes. We get more vassal taxes, because we get 5% domain, because we're currently minus 35, and then it goes to minus 30. So we get 5% more domain taxes and 10% more vassal taxes. Vassal taxes, so that's like 20 gold for that. 5% domain, who knows, because this is probably already including the negative, so... Right. So we're going to get like 20 gold. What else do we get? Men-at-arm maintenance, we get an extra 10% off. How much are we even paying for it now? We're only paying 1.6 for unraised. Another 25% off, it must be almost free. Okay. Anyway. That's fine. So we could do that. What else do we get? Vassal levy contribution goes up. That means that our... I'm trying to think of the best way of putting it. It means that our theoretical army strength is higher. Now, why does that matter? Well, your theoretical army strength is used for this. That is, your military power is used for calculating the strength of factions. So even though we know that 25% levies means nothing, because levies mean nothing, it still has value in army strength, which means that you're still effectively going to make factions less likely to fire. It increases your travel speed, somehow. But the negative is courtly vassals will still like you, zealous vassals will like you 10 less, minority vassals still hate you, and you lose a positive opinion boost for glory, hound, and parochial vassals. And minor landholders will get minus 25 with you. And then all vassals who refuse vassal retraction are considered criminals. Except that that's vassal retraction. Okay, so that's not title revocation, which is down at this level. Do we want to do this? I mean, it's free. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't, honestly. It seems like a pretty good idea. Yeah, let's do it. Right, how long till I can pass this law? 20 years. Okay, so I probably won't be able to do that. Now, I did notice something on Defcon 1 as well, because I noticed this when I was looking through some succession laws. Defcon 1 gives you this. Rulers can designate their heir or appoint a vice president. Now, if a vice president exists, succession actually is different, because if we have a look at the succession law on I think it's on here. Where is it? No, it must be on here then. Then yeah, presidential election. It's somewhere. I've lost where it is. Is it in here? Presidential election. I've lost where it says it. Maybe it's in here. Anyway, basically, if you have a vice president... Oh, it might be in vice president. Yeah, okay. Unique form of power sharing that exists in the United States of America. That's fine. Anyway. It's fine. Notably, they can do this. There we go. Oh, they're able to usurp their president via XXXX. I'm assuming that doesn't exist yet, and they put that in there as like a placeholder. Okay, I don't know where the tooltip I'm looking for is, but essentially if you have a vice president, they will be your successor no matter what the rest of the succession laws are, right? Doesn't matter what the electoral college does, it doesn't matter what anything does. On death, they would be your successor. So if somehow we could move this to 1, we can just pick our successor. However, you may notice that some vassals absolutely despise that, which is probably a problem. But anyway. Oh yeah, also how much do our men at arms cost now that we just increased it by 25? Like we just took 25 off. Defcon 3, 25% off. Wait, did we already have 25% off here? Oh, I suppose it's only 10% more, but yeah, that number did not change. Okay, cool. Right, our grandson Enzo needs to marry. Okay, Enzo, what are you into? Whatever. Alright, so let's go for this. We'll go maximum age. How old are you? Okay, we'll go age difference 10. We'll then go somebody who's healthy. Who... let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Heritable trait? Well, that really depends. Not a ruler? Okay. We'll give prestige. We're down to there. I don't want an alliance from this. Dynasty, not Theovelt. I took out 4. Okay. Let's say yes to inheritable. Let's say adult, which shouldn't knock out anybody. Yes to inheritable traits. 11. Okay, that at least gives us a limited list. Okay. I'm just looking at what the inheritable traits are. That's Amazonian? Fantastic. You're gonna get married. Wonderful. We found somebody who fits. What do we have low control in? In all sorts, including Washington, which is not ideal. Why don't you go to Washington and increase control? Where is Washington? I'm assuming it's right about here, in this big pile of red. Ah, it's there. Okay. So it's probably because we just had a disease come through here. Yeah, so it lowered... Oh, wow, it actually devastated our development as well. What happened? It just... Yeah, devastated. Oh, bubonic plague. Oh, we had the bubonic plague? Oh! Yeah, that's bad. It's definitely bad. We don't have the bubonic plague right now, but it would be good if we left. Probably isolating the capital and then maybe even a little entering seclusion here wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, the bubonic plague seems like something we should be aware of. Okay, let's wait a month. Here. Oh, there's some ransoms being accepted. I think I was away when the bubonic plague started, which is good. Okay. That's all fine. Hey, ransom. Sure. Anyone else in my prison? Yes. Ransom these people. Just get rid of our current people. That's fine. Anyone else to ransom? 3. Okay, we can do segregated bodies here. Let's do that. That's all fine. Right. Anyone else to ransom? Yes, 1. Get your hook. You will just get a weak hook. Convert you, I guess. Philo. Recruit. Orin. Oh, definitely recruit. Yep. Marshall. Again, I'm thinking a recruit here. Wonderful. Bunch of new potential people who can be in charge of armies. Right. Cool. Let's have a quick look here at our prisoners. No prisoners. Wonderful. I kind of want to just declare war on the Ozarks, Tennessee, Louisiana, Illinois, and New Orleans. Oh, also Illinois, you want to be my vassal? Nope. Okay. We will need a little bit more prestige, but that's okay. It's 150 for each, right? Yes. 150 for each. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wars. Yep, so we're looking at 750. So what I want to do is I want to go to places like this duchy here, and I want to usurp them. There we go. Then I'm going to give it to Georgia. Grant you that district. Nice. I can transfer this person. Okay. Titles can be created. The Duchy of Altamaha. Sure, we'll create that as part of Georgia. Yep. Okay. Georgia. I have a brand new district for you. Right. Next, we have the Duchy of Navajo Lands, which is part of the state of whatever that is. Is that our New Mexico state, effectively, now? Or is this somewhere else? Yeah, it's kind of New Mexico, but not really. Okay. It's fine. Do I still hold New Mexico? No. Did I ever create New Mexico? Yes. Oh, you hold New Mexico. Okay, let's not worry about what I did in the past and what the consequences of my actions are. Let's reunite America as well. Sell trivial titles. It cost me prestige. I can't do that right now. Okay. It's fine. I don't need the money right now either, so. Though I suppose I should do it. Oh, I can vassalize you? Okay. Why do you have antlers? Oh, you don't. It's just on the... Okay, it's the thing in the background. Okay. I can also vassalize you. Let's create Rhode Island here. Rhode Island's de jure part of the state of Ivyland. So let's give that to you. Give you Rhode Island. Wonderful. That now gives us enough to sell trivial titles for a bunch of money. Which I just realized something here. I needed the prestige so that I could declare wars. Ah, yes. And I spent the prestige reuniting America and... Yes, okay. Selling trivial titles. You're part of that. Okay, let's create that. We're going to grant this person that district. Wonderful. We have Piney Woods down here. Part of Texas, which does exist. So we'll go to Texas. We will grant them Piney Woods. And then we have Moose Country, which is up here, which is part of Maine, which does exist. So I will grant you that. Wonderful. Right. So that's all of that done. We now have the prestige again. I think we take all of, well, that basically, minus the Colombian Commonwealth in one war. Yeah, let's do it. Declare war. Declare war. Declare war. This is also a test for my newer system, because when you declare lots of wars, the game tends to run pretty badly. It's been running pretty well, but yeah, let's see what it does when we declare a ton of wars against a ton of people. Still seems to be reasonably okay, but you can definitely see the lag coming in. Oh, thank you for the money. Okay, and I gain a hook on that person. They don't get a hook on me. I get a hook on them, which is ridiculous, but fantastic. Do I hold the duchy here? No. I don't know if I want to hold the duchy here. Although maybe I do, because the duchy only holds that one title in it. But then maybe my Confederate partition starts kicking in and then bad stuff happens. So maybe I'll just leave it as it is and ignore the problem. Right. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Here. Let's grab ourselves... Let's grab ourselves windmills. Nothing I can upgrade on that one. Little River. Upgrade the workshops. Tunis will upgrade the workshops. Nashville will upgrade the temple. Right, that's all fine. How's the disease looking? Still pretty much here, so we'll stay wherever we are. Right. Troops raising up. And there we go. There's our men at arms. Let's go. Right. Transfer vassal. And let's go. We just wait for this army to get wherever it's going. Siege, and then siege the next bit. It's basically just going to be our plan as we move through these bits of land. Do I want to beat up that army? Maybe. Let's be stealthy about it. Let's go here first and siege it. And then we'll, once we finish this siege, we'll attack. And then the AI won't realize that's what we're doing. That's learning +2, that's learning +1. Lucky Rabbit's Paw, Medicinal Jar. Marble Scepter. I'm going to get rid of the Lucky Rabbit's Paw, I think, and replace it with our new Brilliant Gemstone. Cool. Our learning is now even higher. Right. Quarantine. Do I want to enact a realm-wide quarantine? No. Basically, I don't want to lose that much money. 50% in every single holding that we have? That's absurd. Definitely don't want to do that. Transfer people, which we'll do. Prisoners. Do a little ransoming while we're here. Get as much money as we can. Right. Attacking. Defeated their army. Now I'm going to go to their capital, which we should be able to do without taking any attrition, because we're walking one province or one county next to the counties that we have already taken, which it lets you do. And then we can siege down their capital, and that'll be 100% war score. And we'll have Illinois. Okay. We're going to head to Alton. We're going to siege that. And then, once we siege that, we'll have 100% war score. Also, disease is now gone in Washington. Okay, emerge from seclusion. And stop getting secluded events. Right. I'm missing a new person here. It's going to be you. Wonderful. Clear that one. Sharing the load. Yeah, I don't care if this random place loses development. Okay, I don't want a 15% chance of getting a bubonic plague. That sounds bad. Force demands. Hey, you promoted culture in Washington. That's fantastic. So Washington is now our culture, which is great. So it's now going to get all the benefits of our culture. Fantastic. So now you should maybe go increase development in Washington. Actually, should you convert Washington? Yeah, why don't you convert it to my cultures, or to my faith as well. But yeah, it now gets all the benefits of our culture, which is great. So it gets all of our tech advantages, which would be fantastic. I can end my regency. Cool. Taking Illinois. Anything I need to do with that? Nope. Just kind of ours. Okay, where am I going next? I think I'm going to go here, followed by here, followed by here. Oh, okay. So I'm going to do that. There we go. Go. So we get to very, very quickly move across the map. It's not quite as quickly as we could be moving because I believe we don't have organized march, which is one of the nice things for movement, but still fairly quick. Right. You can vassalize somewhere new. Our level of splendor went up, which most importantly for us means that our maximum long range bonus went up. We can vassalize this random person. Sure. We have vassalized them. Are they part of anything in particular? Yep, they are. So we'll give them over there. Right. And now we're attacking in here. They get magnetized in by us having attacked someone. We can grant these two vassals to the rightful liege. Now, because they were magnetized in, they stopped running away, and we get to defeat the rest of their army. Right. And here with our 50%, and we get to siege. We're going to make our dog stop attacking our cat. Try and control the dog seems easier than trying to control the cat. Oh no! Lassie killed Garfield. Well, that's not good. Right, let's head to the capital and siege that. Yes, that's severely not good. But, okay. Moving on. Right. Washington. Let's upgrade the trade port again. Back to wherever we are, which is here. And now sieging the capital. Notice the capital here is Nashville, and we already have a Nashville down here. There are multiple Nashvilles, I am now learning. Cool. Okay. Suppose that makes sense. There are multiple of a lot of things in America, but... yes. That was me just assuming that it was the one I'd heard of. It was the one we had, but I guess not. This is probably the one I've heard of then. Right. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Because I'm now realizing the one I've heard of was in Tennessee. And that the other one is not Tennessee. So that would probably make a lot of sense. Okay. Right. Enforced demands. Nice. So we're now taking that. Well, next place. Guess we're gonna head to... yeah, we can head to what was the Ozarks, which is now the Oxarks. Okay. West Memphis. Let's go. Ooh, new thing. New Dynasty Legacy. So last time we finished off octogenarians, which is cool. We could keep going down this one to get Republican vassals giving us more money, but I don't think we need that. We increase our max learning and cultural acceptance. Let's see what else we've got in here. Stewards of an Empire. Don't think we need that. Any traditional weddings. House of Warriors is always a nice one. It's just generally good. Mostly fair is generally okay. The extra dread is nice. In popular opinion in general is pretty good. Yeah, I do quite like mostly fair. At least for what we got going right now. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go down law. Grab mostly fair. Makes a bunch of it means that we get popular opinion in all of our holdings. And any holdings that our dynasty hold. Which then means that we should have, in theory, a couple less rebellions. But anyway. Also, are these building extremely quickly, or is it just me? No, they are building extremely quickly. Okay, you can siege this on the way, now that I think about it. No reason not to. Gets us some war score with whichever war that is. That's the one where we'd actually lost war score. Perfect. Right. In here. Let's siege. Nope. We'll decline any request for governorship. We can vassalize Arixo down here, which was the one that we were very close to. I'm assuming that the reason we can vassalize them is that cultural acceptance, yeah, it's now a little bit moved on a little bit, so they're now more culturally accepting. Means they can just be my vassal. Okay, I don't want to be superstitious. I can make them lose superstitious. Make them no longer be my friend or say nonsense. Yeah, I'll make them not be superstitious. That's okay. Right. Here. Can't upgrade the castle. Let's get rid of Bell Pastures for a trade port. Sure. Right. Yeah, you can have my olives. That's fine. You can have all of them. I think I might have made that joke 3 times now. I don't know if it's getting funnier because I keep making it, or if it's getting significantly less funny. I am worried it's on the significantly less side. But, hey, there you go. Right. It's all fine. We can upgrade the temple again here in Nashville. Where are we? We're here. We finished the siege. Okay, Stuttgart. Right. Let's do that. New disease. What disease is it this time? Bubonic plague? Nope, it's actually all the way over here, and it is holy fire. Oh, good. Right. North Mississippi. You don't want to be my vassal? Nope. Alright, does your liege? Magnolia. I own no land in that area. Alright, well, seems fair to me that you don't want to be my vassal. Okay. Okay. Next one. Let's keep sieging them as we move down this down this realm. Okay. More to ransom. Get whatever money we can out of them. Ooh, Washington can be upgraded again. Let's get another trade port done here. Keep going for trade ports. Right. Oh, I just realized my steward's probably helping, right? Yeah, because it lowers construction time by 30%. Yeah, that's probably why it's building so quickly. Yeah, that looks good. I can get to their capital. Ancient plaque. We will destroy that. Right. It's all fine. More prisoners to ransom. Let's continue ransoming. Let's go. Okay. So, into their capital. Siege it down. And 100% war score. So I captured their heir. Force demands. Wonderful. So we now have that land as well. Stewardship lifestyle perk. Grab chains of loyalty because we're aiming to go for likable. Grant vassals to the rightful liege, which might help us out a little bit on being over our vassal limit. Potentially. Doesn't seem to, but it's okay. Where are we going now? So, Louisiana. Let's head into Sunflower. Sure. Okay. Clear those out. Can I reunite America? I'm probably missing the prestige to reunite. Yeah, that's probably what I'm missing. Oh, Washington finished its building again. I can get another trade port. And here we'll get ourselves some workshops. Right. It's all fine. How much are our men at arms costing now? 5.1 for all of our armies well raised. That's crazy. Yeah. I go in here. Raised armies. I just want to see where the men at arms specifically are. Yeah, so our men at arms are only costing us 10. That is crazy, because then all of this lowers it even more. Yeah. So basically armies cost nothing. Especially as we get 10% income while at war, and that 10% happens like down here. So you get all these bonuses, then 10%. Like just on top. So we're probably earning more money while at war. By a reasonable amount. So we just finished judiciary, which gives us a domain limit increase, but also an available tax jurisdiction increase. Next, cranes makes buildings even quicker. Yes, that is quite nice. Might just increase my men at arms size, given that they cost us almost nothing. That seems pretty good. Right. Take that, beat up the army, and then go there. Wait, then go there? I don't even know who you are. Are you even in my war? I guess so. Guess you must be. I don't know. Anyway, beat them up. That's fine. They are now extremely beaten up. Wait, yeah, you can siege this place. Cool. Steal their siege. Transfer some vassals around. Unite Oklahoma. We'll do that in a minute. Right. Here, upgrade the trade port. Washington. Upgrade the trade port to max level. Cool. Back down here. Right, next one. Siege it here. What's that? Gift artifact. No. Led to their capital, and we'll siege that. Gets a bunch of war score. Okay. That's good. I think we'll make our way along here next, maybe. Let's head up to Jones. Okay, Tunis finished building. We'll get the next thing there. Back to our army. Right. That's all fine. We'll head over here. Just again get the next one. Lassie died after having murdered Garfield. We're losing ticking war score. That's not good. Wonder what the ticking war score is for. It might be because they control any of our land. Okay, head up here. Oh, that's Unite Oklahoma. I looked at that about 2 seconds ago. It's good. What I'm going to do is, just because I know I'm going to go up here and then come back. Oh, that's... Wait, is this not my land? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oops. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing, but up here. I'm going to raise a bunch of troops. I'm going to hope that they don't go for those troops. They're totally going for those troops. Stop gathering, run. I'm going to move this a little bit further away. Right, raise troops here. These troops I'm basically... Oh, go here. I'm basically just getting these ones so that I can get the supply from them and bring them into my main army. Okay. Hoping they're not coming for me. We'll see. Yeah, we're okay. Heading here. Let's get our siege that... Oh, game crashed? No? Game surviving? Game surviving? Game definitely looks like it's crashed. In fact, everything looks like it's crashed. Okay, so the game did crash, sort of. What do I mean by sort of? Well, I pressed a bunch of buttons. Nothing was responding. Nothing was responding on my PC. I gave it 3 or 4 minutes, and then all of a sudden, everything that I had pressed happened at once, simultaneously, which was crazy. What this meant is that everything happened. I had no idea what happened. The game was unpaused. I had my Control-Alt-Delete screen up on the PC. No idea what was happening. Luckily, the point where the game crashed was July 2nd, which is 1 day after the autosave. And I suspect it probably crashed while doing the autosave somehow. I have seen it do a similar thing, by the way, this bit where it all crashes. It sometimes does it when loading the game up. So I'm assuming it's a similar type of thing. It must be something to do with the game or the mod that's doing it. I don't know whether it's the game version or whether it's the mod or whatever, but essentially, we're 1 day in the past, and we're going to live with that. I also really hope the recording is okay. I did stop it and restart it. I went and had a quick look, and it does look like the recording just kind of stopped-ish at around the same time. I have no idea like what it's done to audio sync or anything, so if all of that's messed up, I'll try and fix it and you won't notice, but anyway. Yeah, I want you to go to Baldwin. That's fine. I can transfer you. People can be vassalized too. Redwood. Alright, I'll vassalize Redwood. Who else can be vassalized? Riley. Okay, cool. Right. Are we good to go? I think so. This is Unite Oklahoma. Yeah, okay, we're good to go. Go. Also, we were earning very, very briefly 230. I don't think that was real, but anyway. Vassal factionalization. I don't care about vassals being in factions. It's not a huge, like, hot button issue for me. Right. That's fine. Neighbors can be vassalized. Ottertail, I'm assuming these are the ones that are next to the ones that I just vassalized. Ah, no, it's more people falling off of North Star. I see. Right, head into Baldwin. Siege. Wait, what's my other army? My other army is raising. Fantastic. Right. Siege this. And then going to head up here, siege this. Now, they do appear to be de-sieging a bunch of stuff I took, but that's okay. I think that's the people in the other war, because I think that Louisiana are in 2 wars. Is that correct? Yeah, they're in 2 wars, so that's the other war that are de-sieging. Right, this army, I'm going to merge it. I'm going to move it down here. Luckily, it's also a supply one as well, which is perfect. Why is that perfect? Well, it means they're coming with 300 supplies to our army with 0. Which means they have extra supplies, essentially. Right, we lost our court scholar. It's not good. Liberty needs a new successor, which it probably has because we got so many people in. Yeah, we have so many people in right now, so that's okay. As in our army. Right. Merge. Need a new court scholar. That's going to be you. Need a new garden hermit. Don't have one. I need a new court poet. That's going to be Avery. Court musician is going to be Willard. Artificer, I don't have anyone. Groundhog keeper. I might replace you with somebody who's good, like my husband. There we go. Wonderful. That gives me more stewardship. So now I've merged together. You see that our supplies are full. I could then, you know, chuck off a bunch of this army and yeah, I could in theory chuck off a bunch of that army, but I don't need to. It's an option. I could also split this army in two and have 2 different sieges happening at once. That's probably worth thinking about. Right, we're going to move across the river. I'm going to split in 2. You're going to head over to Hattiesburg. We're going to head down here. Wonderful. That seems good. Right. And let's go. So our sieges don't appear to be that much slower. Their sieges are still pretty quick. Yeah, and they have half of the siege unit, so that's okay. Let's go. So now I'm going to siege this one. That'll give us 100% against New Orleans. Wonderful. Force demands. You're now going to head in here. What's this? Offer of peace. Decline. White peace? What war are you looking at? Probably because they're like, well, our taking war score is getting too high, you're not going to be able to win, but little do they know. I don't care. We will win. Yep. Okay, so we're going to win this siege here. 2 sieges at once. Now we have their capital again. Let's go here, beat up this army, and steal their siege. Wonderful. Right, you're going to head... Oh, once we decline. Pause. You're going to head in here. Right. Now taking Jackson. Actually, we're taking a bit of Jackson, I think. Yeah. Okay. We can now get this one. Just continue sieging. Okay. Now you're going to head down here. You're going to head into Vicksburg. It's all fine. Yeah. Actually, you're going to head down here instead, just because it's even further away from this army up here, and it gives it more land to siege. Down to walk a long distance. Right. Head into Claiborne. Transfer you over to whoever you're meant to be under. It's okay. Clear all of that out. We got a new artifact. What new artifact did we get? Don't need it. Wonderful. Right, Washington. Let's let's get you windmills. Workshops. Watermills. Gonna replace hunting grounds with probably stables. Yep. Seems good, just for travel speed, basically. As in army movement speed, I should have said. Do that, and yeah, we'll upgrade that bit. Right, where are we? Over here. Right. Let traitor be known to all. A bunch of people in my prison. Anyone worth war score? Nope. Alright, well, we can ransom all of them then. Get a pile of money from them. Cool. Next bit, we'll head to Lafayette. And clear those out. Oh, another 100 gold. You're about to finish your siege. Nice. Head to think they're about to try and de-siege. So you're going to head up to that capital, and then you're going to head out there. Okay. And continue our sieges. Yes, that's going to stop them from sieging the capital away from me. Enemy banner. I'm going to burn that. Okay. Potential recruit to court. We'll take him. Right. I just lost some war score somewhere. To what? Oh no, I must have just lost a siege somewhere. Fortunately. Don't know where. Because taking war score hasn't sped up, so must have just lost a siege. Right. Got that one. Next one. Am I capped on, like, war score from sieges or something? Yes. Literally, I am. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying. Head over here. I mean, I need to siege everything. Do they have an army? Yes. Where is it? It's here. Okay. New job. Get that army. ASAP. Actually, I'm going to do a little swap around here. You're going to switch to my player heir. Actually, you're not going to switch to my player heir. You're going to switch to that person. You're going to switch to us. Sort by commander skill. Yeah, and we're going to run over here and beat up that army. And get some of these war score bits back. Okay. You're probably going to have to go up there and make sure that we keep the capital. Right. Yeah. So you're going to go there and then there. Okay. Make our way down here. Right, so we want to take this siege first, or take it back, which will get us war score, because this is reducing their war score on this side. So this is reducing negative war score, which will be good. Yeah, good. Now chase their army. We'll go through whatever this squeaky little bit is here. And then we arrive through the mountains. We beat them up. It's 89%. Their army has disappeared onto boats over there. Okay. Your job is now to siege this. I'm going to put somebody else in charge. We're now going to switch this commander to us, and we're going to spin around and fight that army. Yep, there we go. Go get them. Right, this is all fine. Okay. We will catch them, because we are very, 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 very fast. We caught their army, and we defeated them. Wonderful. Enforce demands. Right. That's good. Okay. Grant vassals to rightful liege. Sure, I'll do a couple bits of that. Okay, what's next? Hold court? No. Reunite America? Potentially. Train for a tournament? Sure. Got well trained for 10 years. What's next? Oh, that used a tiny bit of our prestige. Oklahoma. Okay, Oklahoma is that region. We hold all of it. The diverse realms and clans of Oklahoma have existed independently for generations, each following its own unique path without central leadership to guide them. By bringing together these disparate lands under a single banner, we have the opportunity to forge a new kingdom on these bloodied plains, one that can stand resilient against any force that seeks to displace us from our rightful lands once more. The lands of Oklahoma have long been used to the constant strife of the Great Plains, but now united under the leadership of of President Curley of the United States. A sense of hope has taken seed in these uncertain times. May President Curley of the United States guide their labor to greatness, for labor conquers all. You get prestige for an event that costs prestige. Weird. I'm assuming that now means that we have this Oklahoma title? Yeah. I'm gonna guess give to you. Sure. There we go. You now have Oklahoma. Wonderful. Okay, Mississippi. Part of Magnolia. I'm now your de jure liege. You want to be my vassal? No. You want some money? You want to be my vassal? Just a huge amount of no happening here. Yeah, they just don't want to be my vassal. Okay. Louisiana. I'm going to grant you the state of Magnolia, which you probably don't want, but I granted it to you anyway. Right. In here, I should... Oh, it's just somebody hasn't been assigned a vassal yet. It's okay. I don't want to buy your coffee. Right. Press the ransom button. 17 out of 20 can be ransomed. That's incredible if it's true. Okay. Southern Independence. That's the Dakotas one. Colorado, we don't hold. Puerto Rico, we don't hold. Carolinas. We hold 70% in the Carolinas region. Up there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some revoking for this one. We have East, Middle, and West Tennessee now. Oh, no, we don't. We actually don't have East Tennessee. I see, but they would become part of the same thing. Okay, that's fine. So that's really what we're working on there. Subjugate California. Yeah, we need all of that. Reunite America. We need the prestige to do that. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a couple of titles. So Connecticut. Is that going to cause problems? Not for me. Okay, you can now have Connecticut. I love just giving my vassals titles and going, I know it's going to mess up your realm management, but here you go. Massachusetts. Yep, same here. Like, going to completely mess up Ivyland's realm management, but there you go, you can have that as well. And then we're going to create Boston, which is the last bit in Ivyland, I assume. Yep. Here you go. Have Boston. Which now means that I should be able to press Reunite America. Anything else? Nope. Reunite America. Wonderful. So that's now all de jure mine, which is great. You definitely don't want to be my vassal. It's minus 20. If my powerful vassals liked me, you would still say no. Okay. Well, that's fine. I like how we can just export everything to this one person. Is there anywhere else we can export them to California? Idaho? Wait a second. I thought it said yes to vassalization. I can export everything to you? Well, minus 100,000. Too far without travel. You would accept if I was willing to travel to you. I'm not willing to travel to you. How about North Star? It's too far. You would say yes. Mayab? Yes, Mayab would say yes. Oh, it's too far without travel. I guess it must be from capital to capital. It doesn't really make any sense, but okay. Sure. Anyway, given that we can't do any of that, I am going to... Actually, can I trade with you, Newfoundland? Too far without travel? Of course. My mistake. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.